How much should I spend on ads for my escape room business? That is our question of the week. My name is Ethan and I work at Birch River, where we're so good at Google Ads for escape rooms, we guarantee a 5 times return on ad spend, or we refund our fee and the money spent on the ads. Link is in the description if you want to get in touch with us. On to the topic of today's video. What's a good budget for an escape room when it comes to online ads? Let's jump into it. First off, there's no one-size-fits-all answer, but here's the general framework we use internally when working with our escape room clients. The first thing is going to be to know your goals. Are you looking to increase bookings for weekends or boost weekday traffic? The more specific your goal is, the easier it'll be to allocate your ad spend. When settling on an initial budget for your Google Ads, there are a couple of considerations you got to think about. First and foremost, how big is the audience that you are trying to advertise to? If you're located in a large, densely populated area, you can get away with spending a lot more than if you're located in a small rural town. Secondly, how much availability do you have? If you only have 2 rooms and there are limited slots available, it's going to be harder to convert paid clicks into paid customers. On the flip side, if you have 6 rooms and tons of openings, you're likely to have a higher conversion rate from your paid clicks, so you can go with a higher budget. Considering these 2 factors, we generally recommend settling on an initial budget that you're comfortable with and that suits your escape room business and your market. For those with ample local population and 4 or more rooms, we typically like to start at $50 a day, which works out to about $1,500 a month. For those with a smaller local population or only 2 or 3 rooms, we start at a lower number, closer to 25 to 30, and that works out to around $750 to $900 a month. Once you set your initial budget, you should stick to it for the first month. That way you have some time to gather data on performance and see how you stack up against the competition. From there, you can kind of adjust it as necessary. A little pro tip to see how you stack up against your competition is to go into your Google Ads account, click on Insights and Reports, and then click on Auction Insights. Make sure that date range is set to the last 30 days. The screen will tell you what percentage of the time your ads are showing up when keywords are searched under the impression share column. This will show your impression share versus your competitors. If there are competitors with a higher impression share percentage than you have, there's still room to increase your budget. If you have more than 10% of the lead and the impression share over all your competitors, you may be over-dominating. In this case, I'd recommend dialing back your budget a little bit to avoid wasted ad spend. Now we want to think about calculating your cost per booking. This is where it's imperative to have proper conversion tracking set up. We have a couple videos on our channel to help you tell if your conversion tracking is set up properly, and some setup help for those Rezova and Bookio customers. I'll link those videos in the description. With proper conversion tracking configured in your Google Ads account, you'll be able to tell exactly how many bookings your ads are generating and how much revenue those bookings are earning your business. A good rule of thumb is if you're spending around $30 to $50 per booking, you're in a solid range, but I would still aim to lower those costs over time. Last thing to consider is going to be your seasonality. Adjust your budget for peak seasons like holidays or special events and dial it back for those slower months. We keep weekly numbers of all of our escape rooms, ad budgets, and revenue numbers along with a few other metrics to help us identify better in slower months year over year. So in short, find an initial budget that makes sense for your business, let it run for a month, then make small adjustments based off the data as you progress. It's all about finding that balance between spending enough to drive bookings while maintaining profitability. Hope this video was helpful. Drop any other questions you guys would like us to answer in the comment section below, and we'll catch you in the next video.